Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards, and today, a day late, we're doing Dorking with dice, and I'm here with none other than...
The pack opening machine.
Here he is, yes, the pack opening machine's going to help me out today. My voice was not very good yesterday, so I decided to wait a day, and it's a little better today. I sound a little more like myself, still not quite there, but definitely better than I have been for the last week or so, I'll tell you that. So we are doing Dorking with Dice on the weekend, and we've got some great packs for you. For those of you who have not seen this before or have forgotten how it works, I will let the pack opening machine explain what we do.
So there's special packs in the 1, 10, and 20 spot.
Yes.
And there are 20 packs in here, and there are 20 sides on this dice. And we roll it, and whatever number we get is the number of pack we open.
That is a perfect explanation of what we do here on Dorking with Dice. Very well done, sir. Thank you very much for doing that. It helps save my voice a little bit. As the POM mentioned, 1, 10, and 20 spots are some extraordinary packs. This one...
And 17.
Well, yes, 17. I do put something pretty good in 17 every week because we roll it a lot for some reason. Number one pack this week is 1988 Topps Football. This is a great pack because you can pull a Bo Jackson rookie out of there. You get that graded up in a PSA 10, and that's a pretty expensive card these days. In the number 10 spot, we've got a real treat this week. This is the biggest pack we've put in the box for a while. It is 1984 Topps Football. Why is this pack so good?
Bubblegum?
Not because of the bubblegum, but yes, it does have bubblegum.
I was just noticing that.
It does have bubblegum, but this pack is one of the best you can get from the 80s. It has rookie cards of many Hall of Famers. When I start telling you who has rookie cards in here, you're going to think I'm just making it up because it's an absurd number of people. John Elway, Dan Marino, Howie Long, Roger Craig, Eric Dickerson, Kurt Warner, Chris Hinton, Andre Tippett, and I know there are like 2 or 3 others that I'm forgetting who are Hall of Famers. I mean, I think all of those guys are Hall of Famers, and they all have rookie cards in 1984, to say nothing of the non-rookie Hall of Famers in here. You know, guys you may have heard of, like that Joe Montana guy, that Walter Payton dude. They're in there too. It's an awesome, awesome pack, and if we roll a 10 today, we will get to open that one up. And in our number 20 spot, we've got 1989. I think this is 89. I believe it is 1989. Hockey, and this is OPG, and we're looking for the Joe Sakic rookie card out of there. Several other good ones in there too, but that's the one that I am most excited about. All right, sir, roll us our first pack. Let's see what we get today on Dorking with Dice. What's our first pack? It is going to be number 16. Number 16. All right, I will count from the back.
Almost the 10.
Oh, very close. It was right next to it. So that's 20, 19, 18, 17, and 16 that's a pretty good pack, actually. This is a really good pack. 1991 Pinnacle Football. You get 12 cards in the pack, plenty of inserts. You can see they sort of list them there. I'm going to let the POM do his pack opening duties and get us into this very nice Pinnacle Football pack. It's a nice design on these cards as well. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, these are pretty cards to look at, and of course a lot of great players in there that we hope to pull. There we are. All right, so that's a cool one right there. Very nice to see that. I do not recognize that player, though. Anybody have a guess on that one? I can't remember. I can't place that. It's Spencer Tillman from the 49ers, and this is the Pro Sideline. It's a subset. It's not an insert set, but it's a pretty cool set nonetheless. Keith Jackson, not the announcer, but the tight end right there. I'm not going to do my Keith Jackson impression because my voice isn't quite right. Al Toon, very good wide receiver for the Jets. Wilbur Marshall from the Washington football team. Brett Perryman, Mark Collins, good cornerback for the Giants. Rich Camarillo, punter for the Cardinals. Tim McKyer. Andy Heck, Merrill Hodge, a good long-time fullback for the Steelers. Hugh Millen, and we finish off with Jack Del Rio, who was a very good linebacker in his day. Jack Del Rio, of course, now has been a head coach and defensive coordinator. He's currently the defensive coordinator for the Washington football team, and he probably is not going to keep that job. I think that at the end of the season, they're probably going to let go of all of their main coaching staff, would be my guess. Maybe they'll keep Eric Bieniemy since they just brought him on. I'm not sure, but I don't think Jack Del Rio is going to have that job next year. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see what our second pack is. Box is filled with vintage hockey, vintage football, and we just got a football one. So let's see what we get in our second pack. Pack opening machine is also the dice rolling machines. What do we get here?
So I was just noticing on this card that the Cowboys player's doing holding.
Is he? Let's see what we have here. The Cowboys player, you think, is committing a hold on which looks like a Giants player. We can't get it in focus, so the audience at home can help us determine that. There we go.
Do you see it?
Oh, I see that.
Right there.
It does, and it's outside of the shoulders, so that is Jack Del Rio committing a hold. Well spotted, sir. Well spotted. Jack Del Rio committing a hold on that Pinnacle card. Interesting to see. What's our next pack? What's our second pack of the day going to be here on Dorking with Dice? It's pack number 3, so that's an easy one to spot. Pack number 3 is another football pack. It is Fleer 1991. I think that Pinnacle pack was also 1991, oddly enough. So another 91 football pack. Of course, we're looking for Provisions and All-Pro cards out of here. As you can see, 14 cards in this pack, and this one was a gift from 3 Good Nerds. How nice. 3 Good Nerds has gifted us with many packs that we see here on Dorking with Dice. I always like to give them a nice shout out. Thank you so much, Justin, and the other nerds. Pack opening machine is going to get into that wax pack. Pretty awesome to be opening actual wax packs here on the show. Once again, thank you to 3 Good Nerds. If you have not been over to their channel, I hope you'll check it out. They're very friendly, very kind, and very entertaining people, and their channel is a whole lot of fun. First card out of that 91 Fleer is Lomas Brown. We got Farrell Edmonds and Bo Jackson. That's a sweet card. League Leaders Bo Jackson card. I like that one a lot. That's going into the Wolf Lair for sure. Mark Carrier, talented wide receiver there with the Bucks. Isaac Holt. Ricky Ellison and John Davis. We got Don Griffin there. Did you see how fast that card went out? It was like just, and it's gone. Kevin Butler. Dino Hackett gets the claw treatment as well. Raina Thompson, Anthony Thompson, 2 Thompsons in a row. It's very alarming. Michael Haynes with the Falcons. I always think of Michael Haynes as being with the Patriots. And Craig Hayward, the Saints running back. Am I thinking of somebody else? I think I might be thinking of somebody else. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. That was our Fleer 91 football pack. Nice Bo Jackson card out of there. Pretty happy with that. So let's see what our third pack's going to be. We need to get a hockey pack. We've only gotten 2 football so far. Let's see if we can get a hockey pack.
2.
It is pack number 2. I believe that should be a hockey pack. And it is. Score 19. Another 1991 pack. That's weird. Score 1991. I don't put these packs in any sort of chronological order in the box. I just kind of get 10 of one sport and 10 of the other sport and mix them up. And that's how we get it. So very interesting. This is from Series 1. The English version, and we get 15 cards out of here. So we keep getting more cards per pack with each pack that we open. Pack opening machine is going at it with these garbage bag score packs, and he wasted no time. Ripped right into that one. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see what we get out of here. 15 cards in this Score 1991 hockey pack. A very recognizable design. That Score design from the early 90s always looked sort of very uniform. You kind of know what you're getting when you look at these cards. We start off with Brett Gilchrist from the Canadiens, Sergei Kaharin from the Jets, and that's a prospect card. Very interesting to see that. It's also out of focus. My apologies for that. There we go. We got another top prospect, Dave Gagnon from the Red Wings, goalie. Joe Sakic, there we go. We're just talking about him. That's a Wolf Lair card for sure. Very nice to see that. Not a rookie card, but still a very early card of him. You can see how young Mr. Sakic looks there. Put that in the Wolf Lair for sure. Tony Granato for the Kings. Gary Valk and Johan Garpenlov, who I don't remember honestly. Jeff Norton for the Islanders. Brian Propp, longtime NHLer there with the North Star. Shout out to Julie Farnham. Mark Messier, nice card there, and he's in the 1,000 Point Club. This card commemorates that. That's pretty sweet. I like that one. That's going in the Wolf Lair. John Cullen and Pierre Turgeon, another Hall of Famer we pull out of here. Pretty nice to see that. I don't think that's a rookie, but it is an early card by him. Yeah, that's not a rookie, but still a pretty early card. Brett Hull. Man, this is a nice pack. Pulling some good stuff out of here. Brett Hull definitely goes in the Wolf Lair. Steve Smith with the Oilers, and Guy Carbonneau finishes off that one. I'm going to put Turgeon on the top. He may end up in the Wolf Lair at the end of all of this, but right now we're going to move on to pack number 4. See if we balance it out and get another hockey pack. What do you think? What is the pack opening machine going to roll? Oh, that was really close to that 10, but then it gave us another 16, and we've already opened pack 16. So let's roll again. Try to get us a big number. Give it a good roll. All right, we got 19 on that one. That's an easy one to find, too. 19 is all the way back here, and it is indeed a hockey pack. This is multilingual Upper Deck from 91-92. Man, all of these packs are right in that 91-92 area today. I'm not sure what's up with that. This is the, they say it's the high series, but really the high series, it's not just high numbers, it's the whole set, plus they added in other cards for traded players and rookies and things like that. You can get all kinds of stuff out of here, and you get the whole set that you get to pull from. So pack opening machine is going to go into that. Upper Deck cards from 91-92 hockey. If you're enjoying the show today, I hope that it is not too much for me to ask you to please hit the like button. It helps the channel quite a bit, and I really appreciate it. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, thank you so very much. And I appreciate it.
Both sides are backwards.
I know it's Upper Deck, and that's just how they packaged cards. There was no rhyme or reason to how they put cards in packs. What can I tell you? So we start off, we'll flip this over and actually see the front of it. It's Alexander Semek, and that is one of the Soviet team cards there, one of the Russian team cards. J.J. Dagnault from the Canadiens, defensive men for them. Probert, who was one of the really best, I guess you would call him an enforcer. He was a rough guy who definitely slammed a lot of people up against the boards back in his day. Bob Probert there. You get a better look at him on the back. Is Probert in the Hall of Fame? I don't actually know if he is. I feel like he's probably not, though, for what he did at his position and the role that he played for his teams. I kind of think maybe he should be. Brian Hayward there looks delighted to be playing for San Jose and getting his photo taken against that background in what was surely an Olin Mills studio photo. He probably went to Sears and sat down to get that one taken. So that's really nice to see. We got Gino Odjick there for the Canucks, and he looks like he's picking the pocket of the guy on the Red Wings there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Adam Graves. We got, flip this over for Ron Sutter, who's slamming somebody up against the boards there. The Canucks getting the rough end of that for sure. Here we got Mike McPhee, who's skating with all the speed he can along the boards there. What do you have here? We've got a Young Guns card of Josef Baranek from the Oilers. Player for them for a little while. Another Young Guns card here. Very nice. Donald Audette, who did last in the league for a little while. And flip this over. We got a Rapid Fire Goaltending All-Star Skills card from Mike Richter. And that's a pretty cool card. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Mike Richter, I believe, is in the Hall of Fame. Very good goalie. And Al Secord. It's a pretty nice throwback sepia tone card there of Al Secord. I like that one a lot. Looks like I think he's hooking. It looks like he is hooking that Islanders player there. I think it's Dennis Potvin, who was indeed their captain for a while. So that's a pretty cool card. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm wolf-layering that for sure. We'll leave Mike Richter on top. And it's 2 hockey to 2 football. Do you think we need to do a tiebreaker roll into a 5th pack?
Yeah.
All right. We shall do it. Tiebreaker, 5th pack. Will we get more hockey or more football today? Let's find out now. As the dice rolling machine shows us the way. What's it going to be? Give it a good roll. A very nice roll. And you got the 10! Unbelievable. Final pack. Man, that didn't last in the box for very long at all. That is awesome. 1984 football. That is a sweet roll. Let's get that baby in focus. That is awesome.
It says win on it.
It does say win on it. You could theoretically win a trip to the Super Bowl in 1984. So if we win that, we're going to go back in the Topps time machine and see what that is like. I am thrilled that we got to open this today. I really didn't think we'd roll it that soon, so that is sweet. And this is a pack I bought in 1984 and have had ever since. So I know this has not been tampered with or messed with in any way. None of that nonsense. This is a beauty. I'm delighted that we get to open this one. Pack opening machine. I'm going to let you do the job. Open it very carefully. Could get an Elway rookie, Dan Marino rookie, Eric Dickerson, Kurt Warner. Also get a nice Walter Payton or Joe Montana card out of there. Boy, you have destroyed that wrapper beyond any kind of recognition. What's going on with that? We will not show the audience at home how. Well, first we'll show them the bubble gum stuck to Ted Brown back there. That is some unsavory bubble gum, and I don't think that's coming off.
No, it is not.
And then show them how the pack looks now, or the wrapper rather. How does that wrapper look? Yes, you. It was like an angry cat got at that wrapper, but that's all right. All right, so I'm going to get rid of Ted Brown. He is not going to last, for he has got the bubble gum stuck to him, and I don't think it's ever going to come off. A little wax residue here on Greg Bingham from all those years sitting in that pack and pressing his happy face against the back of the wax wrapper there. Greg Bingham. Going to go through this one a little bit slowly because we got some big card possibilities in here. I'm pretty excited about this. Mike Ken, a great offensive lineman there for the Falcons. That's a nice card, actually. I don't know if Mike Ken's in the Hall of Fame, but he should be. He was a dominant tackle for many, many years. Perennial All-Pro. Nice to see that. Jack Youngblood, another good player there. Jack Youngblood, a lineman, defensive lineman for the Rams for many years. Vicious guy. Really lots of big hits and sacks and whatnot. He was not some, I think his nickname was Hacksaw, if I'm remembering correctly, so that gives you an idea of his personality. Instant replay, another Falcons card. Steve Bartkowski was a really good quarterback for them. Maybe I'm going to say Steve Bartkowski was probably their best quarterback on the Falcons all time. If I had to pick a Falcons quarterback, I'd pick Steve Bartkowski. I would not pick Michael Vick because I just don't like Michael Vick. John Swain, who looks very unhappy to be on this card for some reason. It's a pretty unhappy face on John Swain there. Yeah, I know. What is that? And we got a Chiefs team leaders card. It's got Carlos Carson, the very talented wide receiver for them, and he had a big season, 1,351 yards in 1983. Now today, that would still be a pretty big number today, actually, but it would not be like crazy numbers. The way it was in 1983, that was insane. I mean, they played a lot fewer games back then, and was not such a pass-heavy game as it is now. It's split pretty evenly between run and passing. Doug Deacon, good tackle, good offensive lineman for the Browns. Instant replay card of another quarterback, Joe Theismann there. Great Washington quarterback for many years. And now, I don't think he's doing color commentating anymore. He was doing that for a little while, but I don't think he's doing that. Another instant replay card there of Todd Christensen, great receiver and tight end for the Raiders. Really big guy, very talented guy. Could go up and get the ball. Todd Christensen, always liked watching him play. He was a really good player. Another I've never seen so many instant replay cards come out of one pack of this. That's nuts. Ozzie Newsome, great tight end, Hall of Fame tight end for the Browns, and went on to be the general manager of the Ravens and was responsible for drafting some of their very best players. He held that position for many years. Just retired a couple of years ago, I believe. Neat to see that card. I'll put that in the stack of cards that I am definitely going to keep. We get a flip here of Benny Ricardo, the kicker for the Vikings, and Herman Edwards, who I believe went on to be a head coach himself, cornerback there for the Eagles. Pat Leahy, another kicker there for the Jets, and he looks pretty disgusted about something. I don't know what's going on with him. Last card now behind Pat Leahy. We have not pulled any of the Hall of Fame rookies that I was hoping we would pull out of this pack. Let's see if this one will be one. It's Ozzie Newsome. We get 2 Ozzie Newsomes out of that pack. That's crazy. This is his regular card of Ozzie Newsome there. It's definitely not a rookie. He'd been in the league for a while, in 1984. But did get some Hall of Famers out of there for sure. There were definitely some, and there may be some that I even missed. I don't know if Theismann's in the Hall. I don't think he is, but it's possible. Jack Youngblood might be in the Hall. I'm not sure, but huge pack. We got to open that one. It was an awesome roll.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Boy, I sure did too. That was exciting. I wasn't expecting to get to that one today, so that's really sweet. Who knows what I'm going to put in there next week? It could be anything. It's going to be the NFL playoffs very soon, this weekend, actually, as I'm speaking. is the final weekend of the regular season. Ravens are playing today, but it is a game they do not need to win because they are the number one seed in the AFC. I'm pumped, I say, for the postseason. How about you? Are you pumped for the playoffs?
Yes.
I think we are together very pumped up for the playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Again, thank you so much for tuning into the channel today. I'll be back on Monday with an episode for you, and I'll see you then. As always, happy collecting.